Alright guys, CT Crapstastic here. First, if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for giving us a try. If you like what you see, please give a thumbs up. I always appreciate that. It's the number one thing that you could do to help the channel. If you like what you see and you want to stick around, you want to get notified of some of the new videos that I post, then I encourage you to click the subscribe button and the notification bell. That will let you know when I've got new content. For those of you who are regulars, God, I support you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. This channel has kind of evolved into a channel where you submit your strategies, whatever they are, in the comments, or you can email me at crapstastic2020@gmail.com. That's crapstastic2020 at gmail.com. And if you submit your strategies, I will play them out and we'll see what's going on. But have you ever dragged your feet on something? You just kind of thought, well, this one's a little convoluted and I'm not sure really if I should do it or not. That's what's happened here. But I'm going to try my best to play this strategy. Now, this comes in from somebody who's removed their content, or their comments, I should say, from my videos. And I'm sorry to hear that. But he did send me a rather lengthy email, and the strategy is very convoluted. His name is Mark. I don't know what his handle is because I couldn't find him on the comments any longer. But here's what he suggests. He says that what we should do is not immediately, once you establish a point, not immediately put your place bets down, but wait until 6 place numbers are rolled, therefore demonstrating that we've got a shooter in the house and you don't lose. So he's going to play the don't pass or the pass, either one, until you get 6 place bets without a 7, and then you start playing. Can I just say that I've got an issue with that right off the top of the bat? Because if the average, especially on a random roller, which is how I'm going to roll, if the average is 7 to 8 rolls, then you are negating those averages at the very beginning. But I'm going to play it out because that's what he said to do. Once we get to a 7, or once we get to 6 place numbers before a 7, we place our bets. He says $30 on the 6 and 8, 20 on the 5 and 9, and 15 on the 4 and 10. After one hit, he's going to regress down each of those to 2 units, I believe. We'll play it out. The 4 and 10 are a little bit different. And he gives a variation for being aggressive. I don't even know how this is going to roll out, but we're going to do our best. So what I'll do, I've got, what is this, a $700 bankroll, and I'm going to go ahead and play, because I want to win something, I'm going to go ahead and play the don't pass on this. We'll establish a point and then count 6 place numbers before we can play. This may be a very boring video, but we got AC Doocy on the front end. That's going to win us a quarter, so I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. There we go. Looking for a point. There's a 9. All right, so 9's our point. Now we need to count 6 place numbers before we place our bets. Again, this makes no sense to me whatsoever, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. There's our 9. We're going to lose our don't, and we'll do it again. I just want to give you something to look at here while we try to do this. And there's Yo11. That's another quick way to lose that don't pass. Oops, put that there for now. We'll hit it again. Coming out. There's a 5. That's our new point. 6 place numbers. There's a 5. So we're going to lose another quarter on that. Maybe I should jump over to playing the pass line. What do you say? Let's give it a shot. Oops. There we go. All right. And there's a hard 8. All right. That may work out in our favor. We'll have to see. Okay. We've got to hit 6 place numbers before we place without hitting a 7, and it's not to be. Look at that. This is a course on how to lose $25 at a time. Let's hit the pass line again. Dice out. I don't even know if we're going to get out of the gate on this one, guys. But I said I'd make the video, so I'm going to make the video. Hard 10. Should have played the don't, but that's all right. We had 6 numbers before a 7. That is a 7 right there. It's a natural fall 7. If I can get that there. There it is. And it's a loser on the pass line. All right. Well, we're down $100 already. Or 75 because we won the quarter. So here we go. Coming up. And there's an 8. Easy. It's a new point. And there's a 5. All right. There's our first of the numbers there. There's a 9. That's number 2. Again, we're not playing, we're not betting anything until, there's number 3, until we get 3 rolls. I say 3. That's the third roll of a box number. That's the 4. We need 3 more rolls of place numbers before, place bets, box numbers, before we get to bet on them, which makes no sense to me. But if it makes sense to you, give me a shout out in the comments. And there's 10. That's number 4. There's a 9. That's number 5. Hey, we may have a shooter in the house. To me, it seems like we have missed every opportunity for the numbers that we've already hit. But we're going with it. One more, and then we get to bet. All right. And there's the 8. Okay. Hey, that's okay, except for the fact that we drop that, but we want to make a quarter here. There we go. That's our point. And now we start the whole thing over again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to modify this because I think that's a whole load of hooey. I honestly do. There's no reason not to start playing until you see 6 numbers hit before a 7. Your 7's coming around the corner. So let's stick with his strategy of placing the box numbers, and then we'll either regress or otherwise. I'm going to jump back up to the don't pass on this one. Here we go, coming out. And there's the 8. Okay. Should have stuck with the other, but that's all right. Now you can remove the don't pass. That gives the house advantage back to them. I'm not going to worry about it one way or the other. I'll leave it there for now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to then go with his $30 on the 6 and the 8. And I guess I could play the 8. See, I don't even know what to do there, so I'm just going to leave it. He says 30 on the 6 and the 8. And he says 20 on the 5 and the 9. And 15 to start on the 10 and, is that right? Yeah, on the 4. Okay. So he would not put these active until you've hit 6 times. I think that's ridiculous. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's see what we've got going here. Let's see if we can make a little bit of money along the way. There's a 9. Okay. So 9 is going to make, 20 is going to make us, oh, what is it going to make? 4 times 7, $28. So we'll go ahead and bring in 25. There we go. Let's just do it this way. So there's $28. Make sure you can see it all. Okay. And then he says, once you hit that number, regress it down, in this case, to 10, which is fine. I'll just pull that back and regress that down to 10. Could do the sister if you want. You know what? I will. I'm going to pull down the sister as well, just to regress it down to 10. Okay, so here we go. That's up. And there's that 8. We're going to lose that $25 here. It is going to pay us, though. So that's going to pay us $30 pays 35. There we go. And we'll take that down, take this down. And I'm going to go ahead and regress these also. According to his plan, we drop that to $18 each. So just going to take this down and make it 18. Oops, where am I going? There's 15 on that one, 15 on this one. And we'll use our 3 over here. That's 18, and we'll get change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. This goes back in our bank. This goes back in our bank. This goes on the cap. Now these are all off as, and let's go ahead and let's play the don't again for a quarter. Okay, there we go. Coming out. And we're right back on that 8. There it is. Okay. Dice up. Hard 4. Hard 4. We've got 15 on that. 3 times 9 is 27. There we go. And with the 27, we're going to go ahead and pull this down to 10 each. So it's just a $5 regression on those. And now look at where we're at, guys. We've got 10, 10, 18, 18, 10, and 10. And so the great amount of risk is off the table. And now we just play it up. He says if you hit two times, after the second hit, you can start to press. Let's see how it goes. All right, we've got a 10 right there. It's going to be 18. I'll give 20 for 2. There we go. Start off with $700. Dice out. There's 3. At this point, not going to help, not going to hurt. Aces, same situation. Playing those horn numbers doesn't help us unless we're going to come out. Apologize, that was no roll. I just dropped the dice. Here we go. And there's the 8. That's our point. We're going to lose that quarter. But that 18 is going to make us 21. So we'll go 21. There. And that's our point. Okay. So now we got a choice. Do we want to play the pass or the don't pass? Do we want to just go to a minimum bet or not? Probably would be better if we dropped that bet down to $10. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'll play I'm going to stick with the don't. Okay. There we go. Dice out. Ace-a-deucey, that's going to pay us another $10 because we got it on the come out, don't pass. There we go. Dice out. And the hard 10. It's a great one for our don't play. These are on. And there's a 5. Good deal. That $10 on the 5 is going to pay us 14. I'll give 15 for 1. There we go. Nice. And we keep playing. There's a 6. It's going to pay us 21. And I'm going to go ahead and pay 21. Let's see here. There's 21. Now, at any point, you can start to, like I said, to press up if you want. I'm not going to in this particular case. I just want to see how these things roll. I think the big point that he was trying to make here, that's a 6 easy. It's another 21. I think the big thing that he was trying to make is that you should play larger numbers on the first hit, regress down, giving yourself a bigger chance to make more money on the front end, and then reduce your money as you go. I think he's made his point. I think that is a valid point. I think the nonsense of waiting for 6 box numbers to hit before you actually play is ridiculous. I think that's just the backward way of thinking in any common sensible way. So there's a 5. That's going to pay us 14 or 15 for 1. I'm going to run out of reds here. I brought in another set of red from a different set, and I think I'm going to run out, so I may have to change up here. There we go. 15 for 1. And we're still rolling. There's our hard 10 right there. All right. So we're going to lose that 10, but we're going to make 18. So let's go ahead and bring it in. There we go. And at this point, let me check my time. You know what? Let's call it and let's count it. Okay? So that was our point. We're off. And I'm going to go ahead and break it down, and we'll count out what we've got here. Because I know that we're ahead. I don't know how much we're ahead, but we're going to find out here in just a moment. There we go. All right. So let's see if we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a quarter. Take that. I don't think we're at 500 there yet, so let's break this down a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure we're good here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I got. I think there's just a shade off on the sizes here, so I want to make sure that I actually have it properly. There's the $50 change that I'm making from here. I believe, actually, that was a little more than I needed. Okay, so there's 500, 600, our original $700 bankroll, and 25, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12. All right, so here's what we got, guys. I'll color it up so it'll make it a little easier for us. And these guys both going to get reds. So we've got 75, 85, 95, $97 in about 16, 17 minutes. So once we got past the shenanigans of waiting for 6 to clear before we actually start to play, it would have been just a ridiculous concept, guys. Just if the odds are that 1 out of every 6 rolls ends up being a 7, you don't want to wait until you've hit 6 rolls before a 7 to start playing. But you know, $97. Yeah, you know, it's not going to make your day, but it's probably going to give you a little skip in your step. This is CT Crapstastic. I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you have a strategy that you want me to play out, drop it in the comments below. I will absolutely roll it out. I'll try to make sense of it. Try to keep it as simple as possible. The email that I got was this long, and I did my very best to whittle it down to its basic points. But do what you can, and let's see if we can't play some craps together. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.